Hi, budget friends. Today I'm going to take a look at the remaining part of 2024 to see where I am financially in my rolling budget and if there are any things that I need to change in my budget to make sure that I don't go over budget through the end of the year. I have opened my rolling budget, and these are all of my income and expense transactions in blue, and then my main account balance estimate and my three credit cards estimate. One of my credit cards I actually use and pay off each month, and then the other two have a rolling balance that I am paying off over time, and I should be done paying those off by May of next year. In my main account, that's usually in yellow, usually what I'm looking for to see if I'm going to go over budget, and it'll show up in pink or red. As of right now, up until the end of this month, I'm looking good. But in the beginning of December, I start to see that I'm going to get close to going over budget. And then in red, here as of December 10th, it looks like I am over budget. So I need to see what I can change to make sure that I don't go over budget. One of the things that I am going to change right away is I have a car payment. I was going to pay more than the balance due because I was trying to hit a certain target by the end of the year, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to make that. So I'm going to change that back to the original amount that I'm supposed to pay. So it looks like I am good until December 28th. Now, I'm not exactly good because here you can see I'm down to $1 in my main account, but I don't go over budget. I need to take a look at some other things that maybe I might be able to do. One of the things is I just paid off my credit card for this month. I do pay my main credit card off in chunks throughout the month, usually one, two, or three payments, so that I don't have a huge payment. This is going to include Christmas and holiday spending, so it is a bit bigger. It won't be due at this point, so I can maybe change it so I'm only paying some of it, but I'm going to have to see how that goes. And then also Christmas spending, I might not end up spending everything all at once. I definitely have to pay attention and see what's going to need to change. It looks like I might actually also have to pull back a little bit on these two credit card balances. I am paying $820 between the two altogether each month until they're paid off. So I may have to hold off a little bit on these and make sure that I don't go over budget by the end of the year. A lot of this is due to my rent going up. My rent went up $500 a month starting this summer. So I've been juggling things around and pushing back on paying these two credit cards off. I have enough savings to pay these two off right away, but right now these two have a 0% interest rate and a 0.99% interest rate. So the amount that I'm getting in my high yield savings account is much greater than the $3 that I have to pay for these two credit cards for interest. So I've just been paying them off over time instead of completely and not getting any interest on my high yield. savings accounts. I've been kind of pushing these two credit card payments off if I need to. In the end of April, whatever balance I have left over, I will take from my high yield savings account to pay for these so that I don't get hit with high interest rates on these two credit cards. If I have to make a bigger payment in April from my savings account, I will, but I've been trying very hard to avoid it. It's been helping me save money in different ways and be a little bit more creative on how I'm spending my money so that I'm keeping that savings. So it does look like I might have some room instead of paying these credit cards off. Maybe I'll just pay a little bit less and then I'll have enough to get through to the end of this year. I think I'm going to make these changes now. I have about $350 that I have to try and get. $50 from one, two, three, four, five payments. If I do a little bit of math, that would be $70 around that I need to save from each of the payments. So 205 minus 70 is going to be $135. Instead of 205, I'm going to change these payments to be 135 each. So let's see what that does. It looks like I get close to going over, but I don't actually go over. I'll change this one as well. So that leaves me with $75 in my account so I don't go into an overdraft. So I'm okay with this. Maybe I'll be able to save a little bit more on some of my grocery spending before the end of the year. I think I'm comfortable with that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and budgeting with me. Please comment and let me know how you budget. I would love to see how you change your budget around to make sure that you stay on top of things. I'm wondering if anyone does a rolling budget like I do. Let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching. Bye.